Hey, everyone. Welcome to our weekly wellness education series. My name is Stephanie Hilgendorf. I am your Diamond doTERRA wellness advocate. And today we will be chatting all about things that you can do for when you've started a new exercise routine or you're starting up with an existing exercise routine, but basically what ways that we can help support and enhance our fitness routine. And so, just remember for the rest of this month, we still have our we're prepping for our 90-day reset. So I'm almost done with the website portion of it. So I'll send a text when that's out. But if you want to start, we're starting February 1st. And you can text the word reset to 734-404-8281 to get involved in those text messages, reminders, and basically starting to work our body from the inside out. So that's the announcements for the things that we've got going on the rest of this month. We have 2 more weeks left in the month. And so I had an amazing workout this morning. I have an exercise bike that I just absolutely love. And I know that I'm going to be sore tomorrow. And so I'm so glad that I have some of these oils and products to help with the muscle soreness when you're growing those muscles, when you're trying to get stronger, or if maybe you injured yourself and you're trying to make your way back to it. About a month and a half ago, I fell and really tweaked my ankle. And so these products have been super, super helpful to getting me back to where I need to be. So, first, I'm going to show you some of the products that I have like super close by that I use all of the time. And then I'm going to go onto the doTERRA website to show you where to go get them. So, I'm going to go ahead and make my screen bigger to make sure everybody can see what I've got here. So, first and foremost, basically, before I put my socks on every single day, I've got this guy. So we've got Deep Blue Stick. This is great because it's got also Copaiba or Copaiba. Copaiba is our version, what we use instead of CBD oil. It's one of those amazing essential oils that doesn't have any THC in it, but it has a lot of the same benefits as CBD oil. Helps with inflammation, nervous system, all of those good things. So the Deep Blue Stick is great because you don't have to get your hands sticky. We have the Deep Blue Rub, which comes in a tube. It's like a really great muscle cream, kind of like the ones that are on the market, but 20 times better in my opinion. And it smells a whole lot better too. But this stick is great because it's got the wintergreen and the peppermint and those types of things in it. And when you get that on your fingers, you have to be very careful of where you touch yourself afterwards. So if you get it in your eyes or any other sensitive areas, it can be a little tingly and burn a little bit. So I like this stick because you don't have to worry about washing your hands right after. I just take it and I rub it right on my ankles where I have the issues that I've got going on, bottom of my feet, and then I put my sock on right over. It's fantastic. The stick is the way to go. But if you like the rub, use the rub. The rub is great. The one thing that I do love about the rub is because it does come in a big tube and a little goes a long way. That tube can last you a long time. This is great for on the go. It's also under 2 ounces, so you can take this on an airplane with you, no worries. The other one that I like, that I use this one at night because I don't like the tingly on my feet when I'm trying to fall asleep at night that the Deep Blue sometimes has. That tells me it's working, but when I'm trying to go to sleep, I want that to be relaxing. I love the frankincense stick. Frankincense is amazing for inflammation. When in doubt, frank it out. We all love frankincense. Frankincense is amazing. And they now have it in a stick. I love this. A lot of people will use this also on their face for their skincare routine. So I love products that we have that you can use more than one way for more than one thing. So the frankincense stick, it smells amazing because not only does it have frankincense, but it's got nio wood in it, which is very grounding as well. And it adds the most amazing aroma to it. So it's very relaxing, especially at night. You can put it on your face to help those fine lines or if you need some brightening up in your skin. But I put this on my ankle at night before I go to bed. This is the one that I have to kind of help relax those muscles or any I say my ankles, but this could be anywhere for you. It could be your neck, it could be your back, it could be your quads, it could be your calves, your knees, whatever you need for that extra support. So you can use the frankincense stick at night. And again, this is how I use them. Change it up however works in your routine. Another thing that I will take before bed at night, especially when I'm fighting some discomfort in my muscles or joints, is the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. I use this instead of regular over-the-counter analgesics. I use the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. It's basically like Deep Blue in the pill form. So I've got the Deep Blue outside in, working from the outside in. Then I've got the polyphenol complex that works from the inside out to help with the relaxation. And another capsule that I love is the frankincense duo chamber base or the boswellic acid complex. These ones are really cool. So I'll show you what these look like. The deep blue polyphenol, it's just like this. So if you don't like pills, you can actually take this capsule, break it open, and put it into a drink of some sort. I don't know how well it would taste, but I know that there's some people that I know that really cannot swallow the capsules. And so they'll break this up and put it into like a shake or something like that, which you could do. You can't necessarily do that with this one. Now, this is really cool. The technology that they have here is you've got some of the resin, the boswellic acid from the frankincense tree, but then also the oil, the essential oil in there as well. So this is kind of like a 1-2 punch. You get your frankincense internally, but then you also get the boswellic acid in there as well, which is going to help with so many things, your nervous system, your inflammation in your body. I know people that will put frankincense 2 drops under their tongue every single day. And this is just another way to get that frankincense into your system. So when I'm fighting something where I've got some muscle soreness or I need that extra support to help with that discomfort that I've got going on, the 1-2 punch here. There we go. 1-2 punch here is the deep blue polyphenol and the frankincense boswellic acid complex. Now, there is a little kit that you can get that has the frankincense capsules and the frankincense stick that you can buy them together, and I'll show you where that is. A couple of other things. If you've got some muscle tension like in your neck, this guy, we just came out with this at convention last year. A lot of you know and love the past tense oil. And they don't put that in a roller anymore because it has wintergreen in it. They want to make sure that it has a safety cap on it, and we don't have safety caps for our rollers. So they have it in a 15 milliliter bottle. You can buy your own rollers and do that yourself, but they made this little stick. Now it's tiny. It's really, really teeny, but a little goes a long way. But the past tense, they've made it into a stick. So it's like a little mini just roller right on the back of your neck, behind your ears, wherever you've got that tension. And the thing that I love about this, so past tense, because of, I don't know, it worked okay for me, but the frankincense and peppermint actually work better tension on my neck. But this smells with, they've added sweet gum into it. The smell on this is so amazing. I like this better than the oil personally. So get it, try it. It lasts a long time. A little goes a long way. But there's the past tense stick for any like muscle tension. So any like tension, head tension that you got going on, you could put it here. You could put it in the back of your neck, your shoulders, wherever you need that relief. Other thing, I forgot it over here. One sec. We have these oils, right? So we've got them in the dropper bottles that you can put those in your diffuser, but then they also have made them into rollers. The rollers are great and the oils directly are great because they get into your bloodstream super quick. So I have done it before where I put the oils on the skin first and then I followed up with the deep blue stick or the frankincense stick after. The reason being is that the frankincense and the copaiba rollers, the oils, get into your system super quickly. So you put that on your skin first, within like 30 seconds, it's already gotten into your bloodstream. Then you add this on top of it. This is more long lasting. It stays on your skin longer, so it's going to give you more long lasting effects. So you've got something that's going to get into your body and help you super quick, and then this that's going to be long lasting. So it's a great combination as well. Frankincense, again, when in doubt, frank it out. I mean, you've got the topical need here. You can also use this frankincense roller on any fine lines that you've got going on or any blemishes that you've got going on your face, and then use it for those tension areas. Like, sometimes I have like a wrist issue going on, and so I'll rub it on my wrist before I go to bed at night. And then the Copaiba, same thing. I kind of use these interchangeably or I'll use them together, but both of these are really good about like for tension and inflammation and those types of things. And then my end all be all like first thing that got me started with essential oils, my aha moment, so to speak, was peppermint oil. I used to get tension headaches like crazy or head tension issues. And I had a friend of mine that gave me a sample of peppermint, and I would put it here on my temples and behind my ears. And I would just wait for the headache to come on, and it would just not. Like I could feel it coming on, and I would stop it in its tracks. And so I love peppermint, but one of my favorite things now is the super mint blend. So super mint has 4 different types of mint oils in it, which smells amazing. And I don't know, I love the blend of the peppermint, spearmint, Japanese peppermint, and bergamot mint is in this super mint blend. This is one of my favorite things. So I usually keep this with me all of the time. Now, mint oils are a natural analgesic. So there's mint in all of the Deep Blue products. I believe also in the past tense stick as well. But mint is a great thing as far as like natural relief for those types of things. So I keep this with me at all times. If I feel head tension coming on, or if I feel something that needs a little help and support, and I don't have my Deep Blue, I don't have anything else, anything with mint will help. So there's been times where I've even had a breathe roller in my bag, but that was all I had. I had a breathe roller. Well, I know that breathe has peppermint in it, but my head was starting to have some tension. And so I used the breathe roller here and here. So on my temples and behind my ears and on the back of my neck. And it also helped that tension. It helped with that. So having anything, digestin would be the same thing because we have peppermint oil in digestin. So just know that you can use an oil or an oil blend for several different things. You can also have several different oils or oil blends for one problem too. So just kind of keep that in mind. They're very versatile in the way that you use them. Okay, so now I am going to show you on the doTERRA website where you can go to, excuse me, find all these different products. So you're just here at your doTERRA website and you just log in, right? You just log in, doTERRA.com, you log in. I've already logged in here. There's a couple of different things that you can do. Click on the shop button. That's kind of one of my favorite things is just click on here. You're going to scroll down to this little carousel right here. For this particular topic, I know that Deep Blue Products is going to be my go-to. So I'm going to click on Deep Blue Products, and you're going to have all of the different options for the Deep Blue products right here. Anything tension-wise, you're going to love here. So you've got the Deep Blue Oil, which you can use straight. You can also use it like right on your skin. You can dilute it down with some fractionated coconut oil. You can make your own roller blends with it. So it's nice to have the oil on hand as well. The Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex, just as a side note, if you get the 90-day reset or if you get the VMG or the Lifelong Vitality, they let you add up to 3 items onto your kit at a discounted price. So normally these capsules are $48, but if you buy them in addition to that kit, there's a customize button on it and you can get it for $29. So you get it for $20 off. That's almost half price, like 40% off, which I think is a huge deal. So that's the only way I get my Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex is by adding it on to my VMG, my Foundational Wellness, or the 90-day reset, or your Lifelong Vitality. So we have the Deep Blue Rub. That's the tube that I was telling you about. We also have the Deep Blue Rub in a 32-ounce pump bottle. This is great if you are at the gym all of the time, or if you own a gym, or if you're a massage therapist, or a physical trainer, or something like that, where you're going to be using this all the time and it's just in a nice little pump bottle to have with you wherever you need it. That's a great option if you're going through a lot of it. We also have Deep Blue Rub samples. These are great if you're sharing with your friends, but also if you're traveling. One of these little sample packets can last you like 2 to 3, sometimes even 4, depending on how much you're using, uses. So you have to pull the top back, and then so when you're done with it, just like kind of like fold it down a little bit if you can. But these are great for on the go if you're traveling, so that way you don't have to take the full tube with you of the Deep Blue Rub. And then, of course, we have the Deep Blue Stick. Now, notice this little thing right here, this FSA HSA eligible button right there. You can request reimbursement through your FSA or HSA to get money reimbursed back for this product. You do have to have a letter of necessity from your doctor, chiropractor, something like that to submit with your reimbursement. You cannot use your card to buy this because there's other things that aren't HSA and FSA eligible, but you can buy it on your own card and then submit that receipt for those line items to get reimbursement back from your HSA or FSA, which is really, really cool. I love that. Something else that I've noticed that you can do, let's just say you're wanting topics or oils that would be helpful with exercise. You go up to the search bar and you just type exercise and hit enter, and it's pretty intuitive. It's got some things on here that are really great for exercise. So if you like to do yoga, the yoga collection is really great. It has 3 small oils in it. If you buy it in a kit, it comes in this really cute little box. So it has anchor, which is grounding, align, which is centering, and then arise, which is lifting. So that's pretty cool. And then you can also buy them individually as well. Then it has the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex because we know that's really good when you exercise. Marjoram is an unsung hero when it comes to muscle tension and like tendon recovery. So I will sometimes, especially when I have a big injury, I'll do a roller blend that has like frankincense, copaiba, rosemary, marjoram, Siberian fir. Those are all really good at helping with those types of things. And then it has the Deep Blue Rub, Deep Blue Oil, but that's just by putting the word exercise in there. Let's just say, let's say if there's injury. Nope, injury doesn't come up because that's, yeah, working out. That was another one that I did. So working out right here. You got the Deep Blue Rub, Deep Blue Polyphenol, lemongrass. That's another one that's really, really good for muscle and tendon recovery. Blue tansy. That's another one that's really good. Thinker, if you needed to focus for your workout, digestion. Sometimes you're in the middle of a run or something like that. You have some digestive distress. So these are just things that tend to be, when you work out, your skin, you sweat, you want to have a really good skincare routine afterwards. So anyway, so that's just some fun ways that you can look up. You can also go to the blog. They have the doTERRA blog here. Um, let's see. I don't know. Sometimes I just like looking here, but let's do what we had before, exercise. And then let's go to the blog and let's see what comes up. So here, essential oils for exercise, the product blog. Let's go ahead and click on that and see. So you've got a lot of resources here. Has an article, and then it also has essential oils with warming properties. If you need to bring warmth to your muscles, cooling property, which is another, you want to have the cooling side of it, making sure you're hydrating. So it's a really good article. And then an essential oil foot soak. You can also use that as a bath soak kind of a thing as well. So those are some great ways to go onto the doTERRA website and to see what you can find as far as supplements, products at their recommendation. So with that being said, any questions about any of the things that we talked about, or muscle tension or exercise or anything like that? You can always go back and watch the replay and throw your comments in there, and I'll go back and I will answer those questions there. But That's pretty much it for today. We will see you next week. And if you like, again, if you would like to get started with the 90-day reset that we're starting February 1st, by the month one, I recommend adding on Terrazyme and the Recharge, or Terrazyme and the Deep Blue Polyphenol. That way you can have those extra supportive things as well. Did you have a question, Linda?
Just going to say, just this morning on my neck and my shoulder, I did the layer of frankincense and deep blue stick.
Mm, that's a really,
Those
I
are
love layering them. I don't know who told me about that a long time ago. You don't have to just use one oil. You can use more than one. And you'll find out what works well for your body. So good. Thank you.
a great
Appreciate that.
combo.
All right. So we will see you guys next week. I don't necessarily have the topic just yet, or at least I can't remember it off the top of my head. But we will see you guys next time. You guys have a great day.